Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII. We are currently going through King Rayfor's tomb and trying to get our way to find the Dawn Shard to prove Lady Ashe's heritage as queen or princess. No, it's way. We're currently running with this team of Balthier, Ashe, and Penelo because they are currently the lowest free-rated people in the team. That's why. And basically what we have to do in this Rayfor tomb is just clear one side, try and teleport back to the middle, then clear the other side. So it's not difficult. You basically just go from room to room, kill people, and then go back, I suppose. Pretty simple. But I like this part of the game. I don't point me having the map on for this because it is pretty linear. We know when we're going to get to the end. Ooh, thing's got a face on it. Pretty scary. Skeletons! How many levels have we gained from skeletons so far in this game, I'll tell you. I really want to get to the end of this as well, because once we get to the end of this tomb, then we get our second license board for everyone as well, which is pretty damn cool. We can then have everyone set up to be as effective as they possibly can. Ah, that's good. Balthier had shell on him then when he got that thing cast on him. So much XP though in this fight, isn't there? Loads of XP in these. Voss just did 800 damage. That is pretty impressive. I think since we changed Penelo's thing to only cast and shell and protect on the party leader, it's been a lot better. I think there is a spell you can get a little bit later on, I think, called Lure. Or a technique called Lure, which means that people then will be more concentrating on the tank and the party, which is pretty useful. Should allow everyone else to do their damage dealing without any problems, really. A couple of bone fragments. So it's pretty easy to work through all this, really. I do love the steel. The steel mechanic on this is definitely done us so well. We've got about 40,000 gil at the moment because when I did the grinding before the last episode, I left the steel on, and obviously all the loot we got as well. We got so much stuff, so much stuff. It was unbelievable. Tell you what, I've always sort of said that the machinist is a pretty poor sort of one to go for, but the license board is crap. There's not much on it, but it's doing a lot of damage, I must admit. Right, so Balthier's just stealing from everyone and anyone. Dark Stone now, everyone's got some damage done to them, which is good. And let's attack the Lesser Chimera. Alright, everyone's got damage on it anyway. Look at the XP we're getting here. And we're still building up more license, but everyone's going to have like 700-800 license points to spend on their new boards after this. Or Voss has leveled up again, which is a good thing, but at the same time it's not, because I know what happens in the future. Who's the lowest rated now? Balthier is the lowest rated. Ashe and Penelo are both on 21. Penelo's got the double XP item, hasn't she? Oh, nice. Okay, I'm going to switch out for Vaan because Vaan's got the diamond armlet on here. And, come on. How do you change party leader without... Oh no, don't. I want to change party... Oh, we can fight these anyway, can't we? Then I can change party leader afterwards. I just want to, yeah, I want to make sure we get the best loot out of these chests. So having the diamond armlet is the best. Penelo's level 22 now. Wow. Right, so Ashe out and in. Means Vaan, you can loot these 3 chests. 59 gil, 46 gil, and 72 gil. That was really not worth it, was it? Right. I might need to give Balthier the... I've not decided yet about Balthier, have I, either? About the time battle mage aspect. I feel like giving Balthier the time battle mage might make him a bit more useful. But at the same time, it's going to have barely any attack then, is he? Whereas, I don't know. I feel like I should stick to my guns, and that's originally what I was going to go for, so maybe that is probably what I should do. Oh my god, the damage by Ashe to these people is incredible. 148 gil. So without the diamond armlet, I've actually got more gil. Aha, here we go, the centerpiece, that's what we needed. So we come round and we press this green gem on the wall. Touch the jewel. And that brings that down. It brings it down halfway. So when you go on the other side and press the other one, it brings down the other half. And then you're able to go through then. Wonder how far we get now in trial mode. We'll have to give that a go at some point. Don't cast oil. So you need some more gambit slots for these people as well, I think. I mean, everyone's slow now as well. That's annoying. Are they all done? Okay, they're all dead. Good. Right, a glass jewel. Nice. So now we can press this waystone, and that should repair the waystone in the middle. And we can then use that to get back here should we need to, which we shouldn't need to now. We've done this side anyway. So that's that side done. Now we go down the other side and do the other side. Pretty simple, really. Not too difficult of a tomb. I love going through tombs on these sort of games, you know. Like Skyrim and that is pretty cool going through tombs and that. That's a long staircase, isn't it? Is he fighting us? Yep. Another windstone, we'll take it. We're doing so much damage now. These things are so easy to kill, aren't they? Look at that, Balfir's doing 401 damage with his gun. What is the thing for slow then? Remedy, get rid of it. Remedy does get rid of a slow. There you go, that's better. Ashe is better now. So through this door we go. Oh no, we've seemed to have pulled something. Problem is with having Balfir as the leader of the party, you do end up getting lost pretty often with the camera angles, don't you? Right, so through we go. Right. And onwards. Again, just exactly the same as the last side, just clear it through till you get to that central room. And then you can do the press the button and we're straight through into the boss then. It's pretty cool. The boss which I've struggled against in the past, but I've never been able to kill that. I've always killed the boss, but I've never been able to kill the wall before, so I'm assuming that I'm very overpowered now. That's my guess. Look at that damage done by Ashe as a black mage is just incredible. And Fran's going to be similar to that soon, because Fran's going to be a red battle mage, so Fran's going to get some black magic as well. So Fran and Ashe are going to share his position. Balfir and... Balfir and Penelo. Yeah, I suppose Balfir and Penelo, I suppose, but it depends if... Depends if Penelo gets... depends if Balfir gets any white magic as part of his time battle mage. I don't know if he will. If not, then it would be potentially sharing that position with Fran. Oh, Ashe is leveled up now. What level is that then? Ashe is now level 22, Penelo 22. Balfir is pretty low down, isn't he? Can he use the item? Can he use the... Has he got accessories 5? No, he hasn't. Okay. Let's get him accessories 5. And then let's equip him with the double XP item, because at the moment he's lagging behind a bit. So equip. So take it off Penelo. So Penelo can have the Rose Corsage, which she can't be silenced, which has come in handy a few times now. And Balfir can have the Embroidered Tippet. The Put that double XP in your man. There you go. Another couple of roly moles. Well, the damage is just incredible by Ashe. There he is, straight away, Battlefield level 21. Yeah, I need to build upon Ashe's Ashe's magic, because there's a few more now that we can use that we don't have. Oh, let's get rid of. We're here already. Right, let's press the north one then. Touch the jewel, which should bring that down the whole way now, which means we can go through it. Excelente. Something's going to spawn on top of us, isn't it? Yep. Ah, it's only zombies. Got a dark stone. I don't know when it's going to be before we start getting. Oh, who's been petrified? Vossler. I don't know how long it's going to be before we start to get items that we can use from the bazaar, because everything from the bazaar so far seems to be just a level or two below us, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, so down now at the secret way, is it? Just the way? Have I gone the wrong way? Yes, I have, yeah. It was this way. This way, okay. Now, I feel like I need to change the party around, then let's bring in our two biggest powerhouses. That's what it needs to be for this fight, I think. This is our strongest team at the moment. Down we go. Towards the myth, the legend that is Belias. Belias. The mist, you can see it in here.
Fog? Underground?
Not fog. Mist.
You can see the mist with your eyes?
Where it is thick enough, you may. The nether runs deep in this place.
So, is the mist dangerous?
Yes, but it is also an aid. A dense mist allows the working of powerful magics.
I'll keep that in mind. Can't count on Vaan to keep track of these things. That's for sure.
So, Belias. Where are you, my friend? He's down there. He's on that staircase. I hope to God I can beat him now. I've been bigging myself up with this because we're so overpowered. If we don't beat him now, I'm going to get embarrassed. There he is. There's Belias. Let's speed up a little bit, because literally we're just wandering around trying to get to the stairs now, aren't we? Here we go. Now down these stairs. Right. Belias awaits us. Right, here we go. Chase him down. That's got an Ares gem off him straight away, so we've got to look how easy his health is coming down, my word. That is the damage from Ashe, though. That water damage is massive. So if I had Fran set up as that red battle mage already as well. My god, look at it go! Yeah, I said this was going to be easy, and it is. Right. Okay, I can't change the team around yet. He's going for Faraja, which is his big move. We're going to be seeing a lot of this move moving forward. So basically we can summon Belias every time we have enough quickening points. It's the same as using a quickening, really. Right, let's switch out these two and bring in Pinello and... Let's bring in Balfour. He could do with the extra license points, I reckon, can't he? I don't know if this is how it works, to be honest, but... And Pinello, let's bring in Fran. I just assume that if everyone's involved in the fight, then everyone gets the license, share the license points, or is it only the people that are there when he dies? Dead. Belias down. I was so close to getting that as a tattoo, you know. I still might do it, you know. You obtained the Esper, Belias the Gigas.
In vain glory they arose, shouting challenges at the gods, but prevail they did not. Their doom it was to walk the mist until time's end. A legend of the Nemo.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an Esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas, for which the gods took heed of him. Thereafter, it was ever bound to him in thraldom.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure?
Not so. The Esper is the Dynast King's treasure.
That's your treasure?
In this Esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
Is that so? Call me old-fashioned, but I was hoping for a treasure whose worth we could measure.
So through the door we go. No more things to kill in here. I think it's just storyline stuff. And then we can get a chance to spend our new license points on our new boards. Never-ending staircase. La 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 la. Never-ending. Oh, there's end. Okay, I made the mistake before by pressing this, and this takes you straight back to the beginning without actually getting the Dawn Shard. So don't press that if you're playing the game yourself.
What's wrong? Your Majesty, we must go.
What?
It's Rassler. Her husband. I wonder if they explain this later on, because I'm pretty sure Vaan can see the ghost as well, but not everyone else can. See, Vaan can see Rassler, but nobody else seems to be able to. And I don't know why. Or can they? Is it just a trick of the camera or what? I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Will be avenged.
So everyone's just stood there looking at her, and Vaan is the only one tracking the ghost movement. So Vaan can see him, but nobody else seems to be able to. You obtain the Dawn Shard! Right. Now is it license board time? There we go. The license for Esper Belias has been added to the board, and also a secondary license board. Okay. I don't feel like Belias... You know what I feel Belias would be best for? And that is Balthier, because Balthier was promised the treasure of King Wraithwell, and I think to continue on with the story, it only makes sense for Balthier to get the Esper. Balthier can now summon the Esper. Right, and we're going to get a second license board for Balthier straight away as well. And this is the point where I need to pick, and I think I'm going to go with my original plan, which was Time Battle Mage, which gives him a crossbow, which could be better than his, yeah, which would be better than his guns anyway, which is good. But it also gives him the power to do time magic as well. So this is Machinist, right? This is the Time Battle Mage one. So slow. I want a haste, and that is what we want. Here's haste there, and Time Magic 4. Okay. So crossbows 1. So let's get him some crossbows so he can use that at least. Oh, he can use heavy armor now as well, can he? That's better. Bit of heavy armor. So we're at this level here, I think we're at the moment, aren't we? So we get him that. Increases magic potency, that'd be useful. And there's haste. So if you're going to be time magic, you need obviously the time magic spells. So let's get the time magic spells brought. So casting slow on your opponents, casting haste on your friendlies, of course, is going to be one of the key aspects of Balthier's job. And what we've got over here then? So we've got Spellbound, so we can get another magic lore here. So we can sort of come from this side as well. Increased magic power and HP is full. I would like the one which makes things last longer. Whichever one that is. It makes your spells last longer. Increased physical attack damage, that could be useful. Another increased physical attack damage. Another one. Another one. Wow, we're really trading these up, aren't we? I am looking for the one that gives you, So where's Belias in this one then? Oh, it's here. Yeah, I'm looking for the one that gives you extended length of your things. If that makes any sense. There's a swiftness there, which might be useful getting. Headman? No. I feel like it might be up here though. Not Warmage. Spellbreaker, no. Swiftness is there, that's pretty useful. Where is it? Serenity? Nope. Maybe he doesn't get it. I know there's one that Penelo could have, so let's buy this one. That gives us access to these ones then, which are not actually that good. Ether Law as well. Inflict one foe with harmful status effects on the user. Inflict on foe with any harmful status effects. Okay. We'll buy it anyway. Okay, well that's Balthier pretty much pimped up then. So Vaan is going to go for the second light. I've got to get to it first, haven't I? Right, so let's buy the Gambit slots. Another Gambit slot. And another Gambit slot. And then we can buy the secondary board. Which for Vaan is going to be Foe Breaker. So he's going to be much more a tank now as well. And he can use hand axes, which I think are more powerful. I believe. There you go, hand axes. There's more damage damage things we can do as well, isn't there? Physical damage, yep. Get a bit of that on the go. More damage. An extra 310 HP, that's definitely going to be useful. More physical damage. More physical damage, well. I think we want to probably get a little bit in the axes as well. Let's get that. And then maybe axes free. And now you can wear heavy armor as well then, can you? That's it, good. So we'll get you heavy armor there. So do we already own this? We do already own that, that's good. That's worked out pretty well, that, as that swiftness. Let's get heavy armor 4 because that opens up a few around us. Heavy armor 5 opens up a few as well, but they're all not that useful, are they? There we go. Lower one foe's defense. That's probably what we need to do. Genji armor. That's the stuff. That's the real good stuff, isn't it? Okay, some good stuff down here. Zodiac echelon. Nice. So Fran, you are going to get your second license board, but where is yours hidden away? There it is. Down, we can get yours straight away. Good. Now Fran is going to be a red battle mage, utilising her magic skills. Fran's very much an all-rounder. Master of nothing, basically. So white magic free would be useful. Where's black magic? That's the question. Oh, we've got black magic free there. So we got black magic other ones then? Arcane magic. Time magic. And we can use mystic armor now as well, which might be better off there because she's going to be using more. And you can use a mace as well, should you wish. There we go. Increases spell time of stuff. That's pretty useful. I'm thinking Fran might be the person who switches places with Penelo, because Fran can do some healing, but she can also do damage as well as support magic as well. There you go, black magic as well there. More black magic. Stone and dispel. Bubble and siphon. Sound pretty useful. I think we're going to need a hell of a lot of gambit slots for Fran though, aren't we? So it might be worth collecting a few of those where we can. We can get shields on Fran now as well. That's interesting. Of course, you'll need to be using one of these maces first though. So let's buy a couple of the maces just in case we do decide to give her a mace, because it could come in useful actually. And then magic potency. Let's do channeling as well, as in pretty useful. Let's get a magic potency. Another magic potency. Another magic potency. And another one. There's another quickening in here. It is whip kick. Another magic potency as well, which made us pretty good there. Now Bash, you my friend are going to become a knight / Ulan, so the spearman of the group. Which means that we can give you now, right, so spears free is definitely something we want to give you. Well, I don't know whereabouts we are on spears at the moment. Let's get you spears 4 as well. Got a lot of the heavy armor already, which is good. Max health improved. And again, I think swiftness is definitely a good one. We'll get that. Swiftness is great as soon as you can get a hold of that. Quickening there. So the quickening gives him access to this black magic, but I don't know if we need to give him that black magic. Extra strength, 1 HP is full. So up here, Phoenix down spores more HP, which I shouldn't hopefully get killed that often. Game MP. Not a lot of useful stuff up there until we need it, really. The Dragon Whisker. It's a special spear, that one. Let's gain MP after dealing damage. Another special one. The Vibraza, whatever it's called. Let's get a potion lore, just because it opens up a lot of other stuff. The Zodiac Spear. Well, this is where the good weapons are then down here, obviously. Another Gambit slots. Another Gambit slot. There's loads of Gambit slots down here. I'm just trying to open them up. Right, battle laws. This is what we want. Let's get some more physical attack damage then for Bash. Boom. More physical damage for you, my friend. That's the name of the game for you. Magic potency. We don't really need that, do we? Okay, that's Bash sorted then. Now into Ashe, which we need to buy you Mystic Armor 2 first before we can buy you the second board. Be nice if the boards just like sat on top of each other. I don't suppose they can't really do that, can they? So you're going to go Bushi. So you're going to be a Black Mage Bushi. So Black Knight, Black Mage Ninja basically, which is going to be pretty cool. So Katanas is the way forward for this one. Get your nice swiftness on the go as well, which is going to come in handy for casting spells as well. Another swiftness. That's the good thing about this Bushi one. I think you just get a lot of speed upgrades. Gain MP after defeating a foe is going to be useful as well. And what we got here? Increased magic power. Let's get an extra 270 health. Can't go wrong with that. Increased magic potency again. There's a special two-handed sword there. We know we can get that as well. Well, that's an interesting one. Bone Crusher, and again, another two interesting little spells that we can go down the lines of. So Mystic Armor. So we'd still use Mystic Armor for a Bushi, which is interesting. Coming down this way looks like the best way of getting a lot more power, though, isn't it? A lot more battle laws and swiftness down here. So let's work our way down this side, I suppose, for now. Just get the accessories. We're not going to wear the accessories yet, but it just opens it up for later when we do potentially want to use them, I suppose. Future-proofs us, doesn't it? I'm probably wasting all these, aren't I, really? But I'm just working towards the stuff that I want, where I can't afford anything else there now. Gain MP after taking damage, that's going to be useful. 110 HP I can't afford, okay. I've wasted a few points there, I feel. And then the last but not least is Penello. And you are going to be our White Mage / Monk. So now every single class is used. I've tried to stay alongside the story with one half and then just try and min-max with the other half to try and make it a bit easier for us. Right, so polls now. Which is a good place to go, I think. Let's have some extra health for you as well, to help you out a little bit. Potion lore. So what have we got over here? Battle lore, physical damage increase, which is good, I like that. Another one. Another one. Another one. And then we got Wither. Lower one foe's strength. That's pretty useful, actually. Then plus a ton of health. 433 health. Wow. But there's more battle laws here. Well, there's one more. Bravery and Courage, which we probably don't need because we're going to get it through White Mage anyway. Another battle law. Should be doing a ton of damage now, Penello, after this, hopefully. Wow, she's got a lot of battle laws here as this monk. Brawler, increased physical attack while empty-handed, but you're not going to use anyway, are you? So there we go. Everyone is now sorted. Everyone is got their double things going. I do need to sit back and sort out the gambits at some point, but that won't be yet because we do have some more interesting parts of the story coming up before we get full power back anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like and subscribe as always, and I shall see you very, very soon for some more Final Fantasy XII. Bye!
The one, two,